Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Prima Ada Sabila, and I'm from Junior High School 1 Search Bengkulu. In this special occasion, I will tell you a folklore from Bengkulu with the title The Princess of Gading Cempaka. Long time ago, there lived a great king in Bengkulu. His name is King Ratu Agung. He ruled Sungai Serut Kingdom for years, and during those years, the people in the kingdom lived peacefully and prosperous. The king has 7 children. The last child was the only daughter in the family, and her name is Putri Gading Cempaka. Putri Gading Cempaka was very beautiful and kind. There were so many noblemen came to the kingdom to propose the princess. But her father, King Ratu Agung, refused all of them because Putri Gading Cempaka was still too young. One day, the king summoned all of his children into his room. At that moment, he was so weak, and he said to all of them, "My children, I think my time has come. I hope you all can keep the relationship as brother and sister." Then he told important message to his children. Ladies and gentlemen, do you interesting to know the message? Okay, first, the king appointed Anak Dalam as his 6th son to be the next king of the kingdom. Second, if a big disaster ever happened on the land and there is nothing they can do to save it, go to Bengkulu Mountain. Stay and wait there until a great king came to propose Putri Gading Cempaka. Love his children, listen to his message carefully. None of them complained about it. After told the message, the king passed away. A couple days after the burial ceremony, they started to carry out their father's will. They held the crowning ceremony of Anak Dalam to be the new king. For some reasons, they decided to change the name of the kingdom into Bengkulu Kingdom. Just like his father, King Anak Dalam led the kingdom wisely, and the people loved him so much. One day, a prince of Aceh Kingdom came to the land. He brought along with him so many people and presents because he wanted to propose Putri Gading Cempaka. When they arrived at the palace, the counselors stated their intention to the king. King Anak Dalam told the counselor that they couldn't accept the prince's proposal because they had to keep their promise to their father. Ladies and gentlemen, the prince was so angry to hear the news. He challenged King Anak Dalam to a war. The big war was inevitable with so many casualties. At that moment, King Anak Dalam and his brothers realized that this may be the right time to carry out their father's second will. So they decided to flee to Bengkulu Mountain. When King Anak Dalam and his people flee from the kingdom, the prince from Aceh also returned to his kingdom. Some noblemen from Lebong Balik Bukit came to the kingdom. They asked Maharaja Sakti to be their king. On the day of the ceremony, a big storm suddenly appeared in the kingdom. They canceled the ceremony and they waited for the storm to be over. But the storm was getting lighter. Maharaja Sakti was curious about the storm, so he decided to ask to his Saman about the unusual condition. The Saman told him, "My Majesty, if you wanted to be the king of the kingdom, you should wed the descendant of the rightful king." Then, by using his magical power, the Saman found that the princess was in Bengkulu Mountain with her brothers. Maharaja Sakti sent some of his soldiers and his counselor to go to Bengkulu Mountain to deliver his message. Putri Gading Cempaka and her brothers realized that this was exactly the same as their father told them before he died. So they gladly accept the proposal. After that, they returned to Bengkulu Kingdom. They held a big wedding party in the palace, and they crowned Maharaja Sakti as the new king of Bengkulu Kingdom with Putri Gading Cempaka as the queen. The end. The moral value is the children who obey the advice of their parents will get happiness someday. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.